Yo, 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 what's going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy J Native, and welcome back to the Raiders After Action Report. This episode is all about our beloved Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints down in Allegiant Stadium on Monday Night Football. It was a hard-fought game, but our Raiders came through. 34-24 Raiders. And that was against a stout defense and a future Hall of Fame quarterback, Drew Brees. Now, speaking of Drew Brees, let's name this episode. We're going to call this one, Autumn Wind is Stronger Than a Breeze. You guys know what I'm saying with this one. On top of it being a Monday Night Football and against Brees and the Saints, it was also the home opener to beautiful Allegiant Stadium, crowning that dub. If you guys already like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Now let's get into the deep dive. All right, Raider Nation, on these first three clips, I kind of want to show the Raiders defense and how they're just taking some horrible angles and missed tackles. Most of this was in the first quarter where both sides of the ball was doing bad. But on this first one here, you're going to see Kamara take the run play. He's going to go out to the numbers. And then Damon Arnett, he's going to just take a very bad angle and miss this tackle. This is something that needs to stop. You see, he goes out to the numbers. Misses him, completely misses him. I mean, it is Alvin Kamara, so it's understandable. And on this one, it's another Kamara run. He's going to go up the middle and then cut out. And Trayvon Mullen's going to step back. And if he had the right angle, he definitely could have had him. And he had the potential to get him. It's just another missed tackle. And like I said, this is something that needs to stop, especially as we go against harder and harder offenses. I'm not taking nothing away from the Saints, but this has got to be tightened up definitely. Here we're gonna see Drew Brees step back and throw a nice dump pass over the top to Traquan Smith. He's gonna catch it. He's gonna run on the outs, and then you're gonna see some very poor tackling from Eric Harris once again, looking like he dipped his arms in a tub of Crisco, and then Jonathan Abram with a bad angle. It's unfortunate because that right there, that should have stopped it right there. But look at the extra yardage he gets all the way down until veteran LaMarcus Joyner has to rip him down right there, damn near at the goal line. Now on to some good news. This play right here is mostly about Carr. Carr does hit Bryan Edwards. Edwards runs a nice dig route, and Carr throws a beautiful pass to him. Great yardage. That's what most people see of this when they're looking at highlights. But what I see right here is his two favorite guys, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs. They're shallow, easy check down, wide open, but he stays in the pocket. He remains composed, and he hits Edwards for a nice chunk play. Check this out. Play action, wide open, Darren up top. He waits and goes for Edwards. Beautiful play. These next three plays are all about finishing a drive, and that's something that's been tough for the Raiders. So right here, Darren Waller, he's going to be lighting it up. He's going to run a nice curl route and make that first down. So Derek Carr drops back. Nice little push off for Darren Waller off the line of scrimmage. Gets that first down plus a couple more. And here, the very next play, it is Carr to Waller again. Waller's gonna jump, and he's gonna get a nice move on the defender, get on the inside, and Carr's gonna just put a dime right on him, and the rest is history for Waller, because not only does he get the first down, but he gets a little bit more and sets up for the touchdown we're gonna see in the next one. And this right here is a fantastic play setup. Just throwing their defense off completely. They got I formation. You got Alec and Gold right behind Carr. You got Josh Jacobs right behind him. It's looking like a punch-in. But then you got Darren Waller in motion, and he just had two great plays. So he definitely baits the defenders out, and then that allows Ingold to go right up while everybody else is thinking it's either going to be Waller or it's going to be a handoff to Jacobs. Check it out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On this play, we're going to see Carr hit Nelson Aguilar while he's moving in motion. He's going to look like he's going to go for just a quick slant. He cuts back. Carr dumps it to him. And Nelson Aguilar hits a nice little juke move and then turns on the burners. It's good to see that he has some speed back. This one's a little bit of a showcase for Bryan Edwards. He's going to sit there, he's going to run a comeback, and Carr's going to hit it. He's going to throw it a little high, which is perfect because, I mean, you can see the size of the two. Look at the defender compared to Bryan Edwards. He's big, he's physical. They've been calling him a violent route runner, and you can see it here. He just jumps up, grabs it, and then he makes, look at that, about 11, 12 yards after the catch. That was a great play. Another great play by Darren Waller. Derek Carr connects him with a bullet, and it's just on a quick slant right here. And I mean, it's incredible. These two together are just making moves. It's so hard to stop Darren Waller. He's a force to be reckoned with. Right here, my dude, Josh Jacobs, he's about to show all the moves. He's going to get a little hop step, a little spin move, and then you're going to see his pure strength with the line behind him pushing him. I thought this was about to be a touchdown, honestly. But watch this. Hop step, spin, nope. And then just look at that, just that strength. Look at all that weight on his shoulders. Gets right down inside the 1 yard line. Here we have another great Gruden play. Similar to the last touchdown we saw, except for this time, Waller is not in motion. However, Waller is going to be set up again. Check this out. So, I formation. It's looking like, especially right there inside the 1 yard line, punch it in, right? But nah, Darren Waller, he's going to go up and he's going to act as though he's blocking for a run. And then he's going to, chip him off and just run that little cross right there, that little slant, and wide open, easy, beautiful, masterpiece of a play. Check it out. Play action, wide open, nobody in sight, easy touchdown, beautiful play. John Gruden, let's go. So a couple clips ago, and we already know Josh Jacobs has that grit, that grind, that effort, but this one showcased Jalen Richard. I'm not going to show the route or nothing like that. I just want you to see at the end where he lowers himself and just dives forward, picking up a couple extra yards. Little handoff, he's getting it, and he doesn't stop. And look at him just completely bash over Jenkins. Amazing. And continuing with the theme of our running backs being strong and full of tenacity, this one is going to be our other running back, Devontae Booker. He's going to run an out route while Bryan Edwards runs a go. He's going to pull the defenders off, and you're going to see Booker grab it. And then watch this, just bulldozing through, picking up, that's an extra like 4 or 5 yards at least. Let's go. And wrapping up the deep dive, I wanted to play this one because I thought it was hilarious. It's a PSA after Zay Jones caught a beautiful touchdown, but watch this celebration. Super excited. Hold up. Let's be safe. Let's be sanitary. COVID-19 out there trying to get us all. Yeah. Let's go, boys. To the next segment, heroes of the game. First up, offensive. We got to give it up to Darren Waller. I'm calling him Big Baller Waller. You heard it here first. It's trademark J Native status, all right? So, Big Baller Waller. He was targeted 16 times, 12 receptions, 103 yards, and a TD. Just what he brings. Like we always talk about Henry Ruggs and his speed that he brings and stretching the field, which is awesome. But Darren Waller, he's the type that he's too fast for linebackers to cover him. He's got an amazing catch radius, and then he's too big for cornerbacks to cover him. He's that perfect machine, and we're just gonna see. I mean, we saw him last year. Now all the national media is giving him credit and praise and stuff like that. We already knew this dude was a baller, but we saw it definitely showcased in the game against the Saints. Let's go. Offensive hero of the game, Big Baller, Darren Waller. And our defensive hero of the game goes to Nicholas Morrow. He came up with the only interception. He only got 6 yards out of it, but it was a turnover, something the Raiders need to do more and more often. Not only did he get that pick, but he also had the most tackles on the team. I believe he was tied for 11 tackles, but the pick, that was key. Our defensive hero of the game, Nicholas Morrow. For the special teams hero of the game, back again, Daniel Carlson. He did it again. 4 PATs just like week 1, 2 field goals just like week 1, and another 54-yard field goal. And not only was it, I mean, a great kick, a far kick, his career high once again tied, but it was 4th and 10 on New Orleans 36. And that ended up solidifying the win. Basically, it was 24-31, down one touchdown, and Gruden said, "Hey, go out there and do it," and he sure enough did. Daniel Carlson, special teams hero of the game. Our unsung hero of the game goes out to Tom Cable. He's not a player. He's the O-line coach, and this O-line has been taking injuries left and right, literally. Right tackle Trent Brown goes down, Sam Young goes down last week, and Denzel Good steps up and doesn't miss a beat. And then in this game, we had our left guard, Richie Incognito, go down with injury. We'll talk about that next. And, John Simpson, a rookie 4th rounder, jumps in and plays perfectly pretty much. I mean, Carr stayed upright after John Simpson got in, and it was good stuff. So Tom Cable was doing something right over there with the O-line, and it's weird to say because I never expected anything good from this guy. He didn't do much for us as a coach, but hey, that's in the past. He's doing great things for our O-line, and the Raiders can't be happier with how they're performing right now. So shout out to Tom Cable, the O-line coach, unsung hero of the game.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
All right, Raider Nation, real quick, we'll get into these injuries. This is the report for Wednesday's practice of those that did not participate. Left guard Richie Incognito, he's been suffering from Achilles injury, and he did not practice. He was also placed on the IR, injured reserve, so we won't see him for at least 3 weeks. That means John Simpson will continue to fill that role at left guard. Next, we have running back Josh Jacobs. He did not participate. It was noted as a hip injury, but I think he's going to be fine. And same with Darren Waller. He also did not practice, but I think he will be good as well. It's saying a knee injury. For those two right there, Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller, I think that's kind of just somewhat of a day off for them to, lick their wounds and, brush off the dust. But I think they're going to be good to go for the Pats. Trent Brown, we're already tracking his. It was a calf injury. He's still out, did not participate. Denzel Good, his replacement, essentially, he was a backup right guard that swung over and filled the position for Trent Brown at right tackle, and he did not participate. Thumb and illness is what was on the report. And we got Nick Kwiatkowski, the captain of the defense, still not participating in practices due to a pec injury. And finally, Carl Nassib, and it just said illness, did not participate. And there you go. That's the players that did not participate on Wednesday's practice. All right, for Wednesday's practice limited participation, we have Brian Edwards with a foot injury, and we also have Sam Young with a groin injury. Like I said, this is limited participation, so there's a good likelihood that they will be ready and available for Sunday's game against the Patriots. And a good news, though, that we have is these two right here. Henry Ruggs and Jonathan Abrams. We saw Jonathan Abrams crash massively into that TV car and lay there motionless. My heart sunk into my stomach when I saw that happen. I thought, oh no, he's out for the season once again. And yeah, it was a scary moment. And we know Henry Ruggs has been dealing with a little bit of injuries here and there, but they both had full participation. And the only person that likes that more than me is this guy right here. He loves his grinders. The way forward. Raiders, Patriots, Week 3. The offense keys to victory for the matchup against the Patriots is 1, early offensive tempo. Carr and company need to get out there and get going early. We saw that they started very slow, and I don't know if that was Butterflies, new stadium, Monday night, the Saints, Drew Brees, all that kind of stuff, but learn from that. Early offensive tempo needs to happen. Strong start, that's what the Raiders are going to need. And then next we got run. Josh Jacobs, like I said, I think he's going to be fine. We saw what the Seahawks did to the Patriots in the run game, and we got that much better of a back, that much better of an O-line. regardless of the injuries we have on that O-line, we need to run this ball down their throat. And next, spread the ball. Continue spreading the ball. Something Carr's doing very well. He had 11 different receivers, and 7 of those were more than 10 yards. And, you know, the high one, obviously, we already talked about was Waller with 103. So spread the ball, continue doing that. That sets up the run game, sets up all of this other play action passes. I mean, spread the ball. It keeps the defense guessing. And then finally, own the clock. The Raiders did that, and they did that very, very well against the Saints. It was a 36 minutes of possession versus the Saints 23 minutes. And for the Patriots, we need to keep Cam Newton off the field for as much as possible. And here are the defense keys to victory. First thing, tackling. Something that I've been talking about, and I put it in the deep dive, showed you the clips, the highlights. The Raiders need to get better at tackling, especially their DBs, because those wrong angles, those miss and slip tackles, that can't happen, especially against the Patriots, where they do have quite a few weapons out there. Next up, we got containing Cam. Cam is looking good this year. He's looking back to the old Cam. He's quick on his feet. He's going to get yardage with his feet. Got to contain Cam. Raiders defense, that D-line, those defensive ends need to make sure that he stays in the pocket and there's no holes for him to run and make yardage. And then next, we got making stops. Got to make some stops. Get the ball back into Carr's hands. A lot of confidence in this offense. And if the defense can make these stops, I have no doubt in my mind that Carr and all the other talent all over the field on offense can go up and put up some points. And then finally, eyes on playmakers. Cam is obviously one of them, on the pass, on his feet, on the run. But also you got others out there like Edelman and quite a few others. Eyes on playmakers. Make sure those guys are not just out there in the open. We've seen that a couple times. We saw Christian McCaffrey week 1 wide open. We saw it a couple times this past week against the Saints with Kamara. Eyes on playmakers. Don't let them make easy receptions. All right, and here's some noise from the boys. First up, Coach Gruden.
I'm doing my best. You know, I've had the virus, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm very sensitive about it, but I'm calling plays. I just want to communicate in these situations, and I apologize. And if I get fined, I will have to pay the fine. But, you know, I'm very sensitive about all of that, and I apologize.
And there was Coach Gruden admitting he had the virus. I got you, Coach. There you go. There's your mask. Pay your fine. Do your thing, Coach. And, you know, wear the mask just so we can get some better press conference questions other than you not wearing a mask. Up next, quarterback Derek Carr.
I definitely feel like we're in a good rhythm. You know, I don't know if we don't have enough body of work to say that we're in, you know, that kind of place yet, you know. But we're definitely in a good rhythm. You score, you know, 34 points 2 weeks in a row. It's a pretty good feeling, man.
There you go, QBDC. And it does look like they're in a good rhythm. It really does. I mean, I thought this was a huge test, the New Orleans Saints and what they have. So shout out to QBDC. Feeling the rhythm. I hope he stays in the rhythm. We see the consistency. If so, these Raiders are going to be a tough team to beat. But yeah, let's see the consistency first. All right, Raider Nation, that wraps it up for episode 2 of the Raiders After Action Report. I appreciate you guys watching all the way through to the end. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy it, please let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know what it was you didn't like or you did like about this so I can continue to revamp it and make it the best possible thing that I can put out for you guys. But if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Weekly episodes, and then I'm going to be doing some stuff in between, still coming up with some ideas. I think the next one might be, I might do an injury update on Saturday so we can get all the relevant information from practices on Thursday, Friday, and anything that might happen during the travel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching to the end. I appreciate the support, the comments, the feedback, And hey, never forget, Raider Nation, there's only one nation, and that's Raider Nation. J Native out.